I'm Charlie, and I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and had my ileostomy in 2023. So it's been just over a year now, and it's been probably one of the best and most challenging times of my life. Um, Before I had my ileostomy, I was incredibly sick. I was in complete denial about how sick I was. I don't really know how I managed to stay out of hospital as long as I did, and I managed it. I was bleeding and going to the toilet maybe 20 to 30 times a day, sometimes 40, sometimes less. I had 30 to 40 ulcers in my mouth when I was admitted into hospital. I had inflamed eyes. I had skin rashes and ulcerations all over my skin, all over my body. Um, I was I was just not well. I was extremely unwell. Every day I felt like I had the flu. And there was some points where I couldn't walk because I had reactive arthritis. It was a really, really challenging time, and one that I think I went into almost like a self-preservation mode, survival mode. I couldn't communicate properly because of the malnourishment. My body was shutting down. And looking back, it was one of the hardest times of my life. I was extremely vulnerable and I wasn't willing to show anybody that vulnerability. Um, After my surgery, when I woke up, my surgery was an emergency, so it was quite traumatic as it was. I remember waking up and looking down and thinking, oh my God, this is horrendous. I was met with a completely different body. I was met with a clear fronted bag. And I remember thinking, this, I don't want this. I don't want this clear fronted bag. Um, and the stoma nurses explained to me that it was purely so that they could see what was going on. I think, oh my gosh, thank goodness. Anyway, maybe a week later, they introduced me to the Black Confidence B bags. And I was so happy. I was like, "Oh my God, it matches my outfits," which was amazing. And I started to feel better and better and better. And my surgeon had said to me before, "Within a couple of weeks, you're going to feel the best that you have." And she did not disappoint. She was so right, because after I'd been discharged from hospital, and it was maybe 2.5 weeks later, and although I was in pain and, everything else that goes with having a major surgery, I was sat outside in my garden, and I just remember crying to myself because I was I was so happy because I felt so well, and it was incredible. And like looking back to when I first saw what is now my stoma bag, I've never changed my stoma bag. I've always used the same bag, which is a Confidence B in black. That is my OG. I use it every single day on my body. I have tried the white bags, I've tried the black bags, I've tried the nude bags. I personally, the OG is the black. I do wear the white, but having that selection for me is so important because so many of us are young that have stomas. I think people associate it with people being older, and even if you are older, you should absolutely have the choice to wear what colour you want to. It makes a huge difference because it is on you 24/7, 365 days a year. So for me, having that choice is really important, and also having the confidence in your bag as well. I've just been on holiday. I've been in the hot tub. I've been kayaking. I've been swimming. I've been cycling. I've been doing everything active that you would think would pull your bag off, but it hasn't. So I've had leaks. Of course I have. We all do, but they're not reoccurring. It's not all the time. And so I have the greatest confidence in my Confidence B bag. And I say that because I confidently say that because I wear it on me all the time. I love that it's sleek. I really enjoy it, and I think for me it has helped on my journey. There have been so many highs and so many lows, but there have definitely been more highs than there have lows. Um I think maybe as my journey has progressed, I've started to look more at the future, and that really does frighten me. I worry about all sorts, from my husband leaving me to being on my own to what if I flare again. There's many, many things out of my control that I do worry about that I never used to worry about before. And so I really try and bring myself back into that moment of how grateful I am to still be here and that I'm feeling well at the moment. And I hope that if you're watching this, that you do feel better and know that there is always light at the end of what seems like a really dark and horrible tunnel.